Hello everyone and welcome back to Captain of Industry. Well, once again, we will keep on expanding on the refinery setup, hopefully for the final time this time. Anyways, after that what we will need to do is start building a slightly more final steel smelting setup. The current one is doing a fine job, but we have access to a lot better system right now, and I think it's going to be a lot better for us if we start preparing for that right now. Other than that, we'll start building a small furniture manufacturing setup which will feed straight into the town, and it will increase our unity production, hopefully enough to make sure that we have enough unity to keep the place going, because we will dip into the negative for a little bit in this episode. Other than that, we will get started on upgrading the ship. Unfortunately, it will only happen at the very end of the episode, so it will have to wait for the next one to be finished. In fact, it might take a little bit longer than that as well, because this upgrade will take a lot of resources, so I cannot guarantee that it will be done anytime soon. So anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's just jump into it. Alright then, let's get started. So, in the last episode, we moved the farms, we have expanded the town possibilities, and we have switched over to using steel for the most part. We still might need to have some iron from time to time, but it's fine. Speaking of the ship, you can go ahead and explore that way, please. Thank you. We might start running into heavier opposition fairly soon. Alright, and we need to start researching a bit more. Speaking of research, I think we can afford to put a unity boost on these guys. I think it's gonna be fine. For the paper we are making 12 and we are using 8, so yeah, we don't need to boost that one. And we should be able to unpause this one. That way we have, you know, double this research speed. Now, as for the research, let's just take care of this one so we can increase the unity production, and this one for the same reason. And then trains can wait. We don't really use trains at the moment. Later, very likely, but not right now. As I said, we don't really need arc furnaces. Alright, we need chlorine for the graphite, I believe. So it's not that... it's not very complicated. We just need to basically run brine through an electrolyzer, but still... yeah, we need graphite for the arc furnaces. It's not very hard, but it's fine. Plus, I prefer the aesthetics of the normal furnaces anyways. I suppose we can go for greenhouses, absolutely. And then wastewater treatment, very important. And then I suppose we can upgrade the concrete production with the rotary kiln. And then we can go for the ship upgrades. And then the rest, basically. Uh-oh. Please tell me this is still level 1. 2 scout ships. Okay, we can deal with these guys. Soon we will, as I said, we will soon start running into heavier enemies. Also, thank you. If we take care of one scout ship before the other one, we take a lot less damage. Anyways, we have found nothing important. Okay. Anyways, what's next? I think, did I deal with all the... No, I still need to deal with all these sorting plants. We need to make sure that they are not going to accept any extra products, but they can accept any outside inputs. So there we go. So this is fine. Basically, just need to tell them to only accept the their relevant resources. But if some other mine has any excess resource from what they can process, they can accept from outside inputs. So that should do it. You are fine. And right, this one doesn't need to process coal, obviously. So don't accept O2 assignments. You can only process dirt and stone. In fact, no, you don't need to have this one, it's fine. In fact, I think I will delete this tower at this point. You can go away. Okay, is this ramp done? Yes, it is done. And do we want to... Yeah, tell you what. Let's make this ramp a bit wider. Go that way. Make it go this way and expand it this way. And sure, make it double wide on this side as well. Okay, as far as I can tell, the designation should be fine. Alright, did we make the other amphibious? Not yet. Please finish up this one and then I will assign it to the sand mine. And now we will start dredging for sand instead of just digging for it. I think it's going to be a little bit more efficient that way. Also, this part of the island is almost finished. Nice. At some point I still might want to dig this one out. It's fine. Not that important. Okay, so I do believe I did say that in this episode I might want to deal with the steel furnace. By the way, can I squeeze one of these guys in? Yes, I can. Nice. So yeah, let's start building a slightly more permanent steel furnace or steel processing station. Where else do we have iron on the island? We have, ooh, a very big deposit. This is iron, right? Yes. Okay. And another massive one here. We won't need to have to trade for iron anytime soon, but we will need to ferry it around. Do we want to set it up here? We could set it up down here. It's very close to the iron mine, but I think setting up the station is going to be a little bit easier because we can build the smelting furnace stack this way and have a station here. Yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit better if we set it up down here instead. This is a little bit too cramped for my liking. Okay. Well, it's going to be just planning today anyways. Before we get to it, it can wait. Let's work on this one a little bit and then we'll get back to it. So, I do believe I did say in the last episode that we will need to rethink the way we are feeding this place. Do we want to feed the exhaust into a single big smokestack? 72 CO2. We can only deal with 60, but we have 4 boilers, so it will have plenty of time to exhaust, so I think it's fine. 90, okay, fine, but as I said, we have 3 boilers, or sorry, 4 boilers, so I think it's fine. Okay then, so let's take a look. We might need to switch around these a little bit, depending on the way the other inputs will come in. So we will need the fuel gas. I believe that is level 1 on this side. Yes, and that is level 1, exactly. So this one will feed on level 3 back this way. That's level 3. Okay, fine, level 4. At least until here. Right? No, level 3. There we go. Okay, you will feed that way, right? No. Here. Next up, we will need the heavy oil. And I believe heavy oil is this one, right? Yes. And that feeds in from the this one. First things first, priority will always goes towards the boilers. So priority is this one, and the same on this one, priority, that should be the already set up priority. Copy this one, level 3, and you will be feeding this way. That's correct. And now we just need the naphtha, which I believe is level 0 on this side. Yes. And yeah, you can just go ahead and do this one, please. Okay, so everything should be hooked up correctly, and as far as I can tell, they are. So let me see, so fuel gas, heavy oil, naphtha. So that means that we will need fuel gas, heavy oil, naphtha. Okay, so they are set up correctly already. And yeah, tell you what, we will need to have, you know what, we might as well have these guys not copied, but, and just flip them so they're closer to this source. In fact, rotate, and we will have the inputs on this side, and the steam will feed into this pipe right here. Yeah. Okay, first, might as well take care of this one. Coal will go ahead and feed into there. You know what? Yeah, you can flip. It's fine. So, go ahead and do that. That's okay. And now we still need to make sure that we are balancing for the gas boilers. So we will need to have a pipe balancer. Yeah, I think you can go here. You will feed in there and make sure we are using the correct pipes. For this one we only need level 1s because basically these are only feeding level 1's amount of steam into the balancer. After the balancer we will need level 3, but yeah, there we go. So you will just go ahead on the output, feed into this pipe, please. Correct. And then the crude oil will still come from this way. There we go. Okay, and make sure we are balancing for the gas boilers. The coal boiler is an absolute last resort. Okay, let's deal with the inputs. So this is the naphtha. That is correct. This is the heavy oil. That is correct. And this is the fuel gas. That is correct. Great. And next up, I think I will leave one extra space in between here. This is where we will feed the returning water pipe. Let me see, where can I squeeze in a pipe balancer? Not here. I can squeeze one in here instead. Okay, in that case, no need to have this one. This gap, I mean. This pipe balancer can go here. You will feed the returning water back this way. That's correct. And we will use this, well, we will need to have a secondary input, so for that one we need to jump over here. There. So I suppose one of these will have, I suppose we can use this one as a secondary input of water. Basically a, what shall I call it, one of these groundwater pumps, which will not be prioritized, but we will prioritize the returning water input from these guys. Okay. So for this one, we will need a pipe balancer, I don't know, here. Right? I suppose here as well could work. Something like this. One of the outputs will feed into this one. Yeah, I think this will be fine. So this one will be the primary water input. And this one needs to be an input, please. Thank you. Fine. We don't need to balance the water between the boilers, only the steam output, so that's fine. And this one will not prioritize the boilers, they will prioritize the acid making. So first things first. We can make household goods and we have housing 3. Here, tell you what, let's quickly place down a couple of plazas so we can increase the unity production. So if we housing and services and yeah, squares. Which one? Light, dark, or dark with column? It's a bit much, I think. Yeah, let's create a checkerboard pattern. So dark, and then light and light. Sure. So what this should do is increase the unity production, I believe. So right now we have, let's take a look. As soon as it's finished, we should have something that tells us that we have extra unity production, right? Ah, there we go. Decorations +1. Okay, not bad. But it will only reach to these 8 tiles. So decoration, decoration, decoration. But here, no. Okay, exactly as I remembered. Let's just build that one. And then we'll build these once they are becoming relevant. I will deal with the household goods later. I will keep it here just to remind myself, but for now it's fine. As for this one, so water input, crude oil input. Do we want to upgrade anything else? Not the level 1 pipes. U-shape conveyor belt, I believe that is just the coal. Yeah, might as well replace, it's fine. I believe these were level 2 already. Anyways, you will need to feed, let's just feed the ammonia out on level 1, so the water will be level 2. So the returning pipe will be here. Especially since the balancer is on level 2 already, so there we go. So that is going to be the main input. Maybe we want to have it on this side instead. But no, it doesn't matter, we need to have a pipe going back either way. Yeah, we can have it here, it's fine. So this is not going to be the priority output, we will have one more pipe running back for the acid production. Somewhere here is fine. But for that, we need to leave a bit more room, because these guys will curve back into the water input. Okay, so the pipe going that way is only going this far, and then I mean, I suppose we can run the returning pipe in this little hole that we have left and just jump the ammonia line over. I think that will work as well. So the acid making water will come back this way, and this one will be prioritized. Correct. And then the ammonia can just jump over these pipes and come back out this way. And yeah, let's just set up a nice big storage for the ammonia. Maybe today we can sort out the fertilizers, who knows. Maybe the rest of the episode will be spent making the smelting, I don't know yet, we will see. For now, I will just put these guys, leave enough room for the copper belts, but that should do it. Okay, one level or one step down here instead. So, you guys. Do we want to run the ammonia pipe on top? Yeah, I think so. It might look a bit better that way. Right, we cannot have... connection nodes right next to each other. It's fine. It will do the trick. Okay then, so these guys will basically do this again. And then they will hook up to the main pipe right here. Exactly. And maybe one step closer to the main line. And then these belts can just run through this way. And they appear to be level 1, so once again, upgrade all the belts. Yes, please. Okay, so the ammonia will be stored here. For now, it will only store in these two, but once we have the big storages, they will store in a big, nice storage, so there we go. With that one done, what else can we do here before we move away? Is the water all done? Yeah, I think it's a lot better setup than we had before, I think. It's a bit more compact, and maybe not as elegant as it was before. In fact, let me just try to rethink the water pipe here. Run it on level 2 until here and then hook into it. Yeah, that's a bit better. And yeah, that's it. And it's still balanced correctly, right? Input from the returning pipe first. Correct. Okay, so I think the sour water stripping is done. Electrolysis, that's fine, thank you. Technically speaking, we have way too much sour water stripping, but it's better to have more than what we need, just in case. So that's okay. Plus, if we need to expand, they will be available. In fact, if we have to, we can add 2 more of these double stacks. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this smelting setup. So, as I said, for the time being, I will not use level 2, arc furnaces. Maybe later, but for now, let's just use upgraded blast furnaces. So, for that one, smelting. And we will need the crushers, but let's start with these first. Now, these ones will require crushed ores and some limestone and then the fuel. But this will also double the output, right? In fact, it's going to be a bit more efficient in terms of ore inputs, because now we are using 30 ores for 24 molten iron. This one will have a 1-to-1 ratio, 48 to 48. So yeah, you can go here for now. Let's just have another one here. We are still feeding the slag out this way. Please try to use level 2 conveyor belts. There we go. And then the 36 of the exhaust. Yeah, it's fine. I think I'll just give them individual smokestacks again. It would be kind of nice to have a big smokestack at the end and just feed everything into it, but you know what? Let's just give them individual ones. What is the difference in terms of upkeep? So this one, no upkeep. No upkeep, just construction requirements, that's it. Okay, fine. This will do. Right? Yeah, I don't see any kind of upkeep. Okay. So that's fine. The inputs will be... Yeah, we need 3 elevators for these. So we'll need U-shaped conveyor lifts facing this way. Obviously, these belts will be running, I suppose, on this side. We can mirror them if we have to. So the inputs are taken care of. That's great. And then let's sort out the molten stuff. So for those, first we need to put them into an oxygen furnace, I believe. This will still cut the production in half, but we still only need a single oxygen furnace. So you can go ahead and do... What is the exhaust? 36. No, we cannot put this into the same this one, because you see this one here, copy the settings from this one. So this one will output 36 if you are using ore. So if we put the same exhaust into a single small one, it will not be enough throughput. So yeah, we need to give these guys individual... Oh right, never mind, need to be facing this way anyways. Okay then, never mind. You can go there. Yeah, molten channel will go there. Sure, one more smokestack. And the oxygen will come from this side again. Yeah, air separator. Sorry, this guy will run this way instead. So air separator will go there, I suppose, doesn't matter. Another smokestack for the excess nitrogen. There. And the oxygen, of which we will need only 36. So technically speaking, we can do this with a small pipe. Sure. Molten channel, yeah, sure, use a small pipe. Might as well. So there. Technically speaking, we can go under, but no. If we have to expand this way, so we need to jump over. So there, then come down to level 1. There, now you can come down to level 0. And just go ahead and feed both of them, please. There we go. This should be enough throughput for both of them. That's fine. Next up, the cooled casters, I believe. So smelting and cooled casters, yes. These ones will require water. In fact, ooh, right. Good thing we are next to the shore then. All right. We can create a small desalination plant for this. I suppose you can go... We have to feed the molten stuff there. Copy, flip, paste, and the steel will come out this way. Right, and the water will fed in that way. Okay, just need one more smokestack, and that's it. Good, and this is one double smelting stack. Good. Let me just quickly extend these. Yes, you will need to feed back this way, and you guys need to feed forward this way. Theoretically speaking, if I cut this one off right here, and I copy this whole setup, we should be able to stack these. Not quite. Need to be one tile longer. Which side? They should be exactly the right width, right? Here. Here they are one tile shorter. Okay, and now these guys should be completely tileable. So copy this one, and we can go ahead. If we need to expand, boom. We have doubled the production. Nice. Okay then, in that case, we need to set up the storages on this side. Well, since the slag is on the ground level, we need to set up the slag storage right here. Obviously for these guys I will go for big storages right away. So let's just go ahead and where is it? Storages, unit, oh sorry, loot storage. Let's just have... Do we want to leave a space just in case? Yeah, better safe than sorry. Leave one space, and this will be enough room for these storages. So you can go ahead and do this. And then we just go ahead and do the next one. Let's just have the coal storage here. So, okay, for now, this one will be slag. This one, empty please, thank you. This one will be for coal. Cool please. And you will feed this line. And maybe start here and then come down. There we go. So these guys will be coal. Ooh, wastewater treatment, yes please. We are still only polluting with wastewater, right? Let me see. We have wastewater coming out here. And is that it? Yeah, we are not polluting with the old oil distillation anymore. Yeah, so we are right now only putting this much wastewater, basically just what's coming out of the town, right? I think so. So if you take a look at the health, water pollution is, well, the second worst. It could be a lot better. So if we started treating the wastewater, it would be a lot better. And speaking of, we only have 10 health of headroom. Let's just have this one so we have 20 instead. Okay, I will leave this one here as a reminder again. But for now, let's continue with this one. Obviously, eventually all these will be expanded this way. Might as well place down placeholders there. Don't have these filled up just yet. These guys are really just placeholders. This one can be emptied out, it's fine. So that's the coal taken care of. Next up, we will need limestone. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, you will be fed the same way as the coal. So there we go. That's fine. And then the iron. Now for that one, we will need iron ore, crushed iron ore, and iron scrap. And the crusher, obviously. First things first, we will need scrap iron, I think. That should be the main priority. So let's just have it that way. You will be for scrap iron. This one. Keep this one full. If you have scrap iron, take it here first. You will be feeding this line. Can you please behave yourself? After this, we need to sort out the crushed iron input. So once more, another set of these storages. But instead, you will be crushed iron ore. Keep it full. Although we will do the crushing locally. Now, what is the crushed input? 48. And what is the throughput of the smelting? One crusher. 192. Okay, so 192 divided by 48. That's 4. Okay, so one crusher can serve 2 of these double stacks. So if you only want to build all this, then we only need a single crusher. Let's just take a look. Another smelting crusher. This one. You will be feeding out this way, exactly. Flip, sure, well, doesn't matter. That's fine. You will be feeding there, I guess. Or one step down. Sure. And then we'll set up a storage for raw iron ore here. Obviously a big one. Yes. You will be for raw iron ore. Keep full. And you will feed in the crusher. And if we want to expand, so, you know, copy this whole setup, place down 4 more or 2 more of these double stacks, then we just need to copy this one, place down another one, and just feed it into this input. Now, the big problem is the throughput of these belts. It is only 200, so basically the throughput of one of these crushers. You will be doing this one, by the way. Okay, what is the throughput of the level 3 belt? So, belt U-shape conveyor belts, that's gonna be 450. Okay, so basically the biggest stack that we can have is about 8 single stacks. Well, that's plenty of throughput anyways, and you know what, might as well plan for it. No matter what, the most that we can put in is this much. At least as far as I can tell. We have a tiny bit more headroom, but you know what, let's play safe. This is it. So, the crushed iron ore will just basically feed into the scrap iron line, because it does not matter, they can mix together. They have different storages inside the blast furnaces, so they will be fine if they feed in. Basically, we will just prioritize the processing of the iron scrap. It is full, that's it. Rotary kiln. Are we okay on concrete right now? Yeah, we are fine. Okay, I can dismiss this one. So, it's a lot of stuff. Tell you what, I think what we will do is cut out all this, and maybe we can put it on this side. No, wait. You go back. We still need to have an output for the steel. Almost forgot. For that one, we need storage, unit storage, and I suppose we can put it here. Yeah, and just leave this empty space just in case. Should be fine. Yes, this one will be for the steel storage. For now, obviously, just this, empty out there, and just feed the steel back this way. Okay. And the water, I don't know. For the time being, just feed it on top of this pipe, I suppose. We have to do it this way because don't forget, we cannot have these connection points right next to each other. And in that case, you will have to go a little bit further just to keep consistency. No other reason. Oh, sorry, we have to feed back this way. There we go. Okay, that looks fine. I think we can have the crushing up here. Yeah, okay, you guys got off there and Control V. Oh, right. Accidentally deleted the copy paste. Whatever, is fine. What was it? 2 crushers. You will feed in this way. There we can have a 2 tile wide channel, and then just have the storages Yeah, you can have these here. So once again, this will be for iron ore. You will be feeding the crushed iron ore here, and the other one will be feeding it one step closer. Okay, because of the throughput of the belts, we can only have 8 of these single stacks or 4 of these double stacks. Technically speaking, we could have one more, but you know what? I don't want to add one more of these crushers. 400 throughput will be fine. Or to be exact, the throughput of 384. There we go. Okay, so it is a lot, but I think it's manageable. So you guys will be obviously crushing iron ore. Done. And you know what? Since we have the final stack size set in stone more or less, let's just have it there and just put in the last, put in everything right now. So you can go ahead and copy and paste. There we go. Okay, obviously you will be feeding through this way. The water will feed through that way. Anything else missing? No. I think everything else is fine. And if we have to, we can feed the steel back this way. So it's good that we have left this little channel here and just feed it into a main bus or something at some point. Not right now. So yeah, I think this will do quite alright. And if we really have to, we can push these guys in one more tile, but it's fine. We don't have to. Also, don't put scrap in these. This one will be for raw iron ore. I suppose we can feed them here, but we can just put in the raw belt on level 1, so that's fine as well. Oh, right. We might want to bring in coal and limestone, 2 belts. In that case, we need to... Okay, we cannot move these guys in by 1 tile, we have to bring them out at least 2 tiles for the elevators. Just in case. So you guys will be here instead. There. So if we have to bring in coal and limestone and everything else with belts, we will have the space for the elevators. Okay. It's a lot. It looks very, very busy because of these lots of storages, but once we have the big ones, it will be a lot more, well, less busy looking basically. So there we go. Okay. No designations. Okay, so you are done. Well, in that case, can you please quickly take care of this? After this, I will send you somewhere else. I don't know where, we will see. Okay. What's next for this one? Now that I look at this, I think this will be oriented this way instead. It will be here, I think. It will get... Yeah, I think it's going to be this orientation. And you can go here for now. We will have plenty of room to expand this way. And plenty of room to expand this way as well, in case we need to add more of the extra processing facilities. Also, ship bridge 2, yes please. How far are we from the rest of them? Engine, then weapons, and then we still need to find the ship bridge 3, I believe. Yeah, we need to explore the map a bit more. That's fine. I do believe these will be locked behind the harder enemies anyways. Okay, I will wait for the weapons to be researched before I start the upgrades. I can only hope that we will be able to start using steel for the repairs after that. Anyways, we can send this guy out once again. You can go here, I suppose. So let's start adding the extra facilities. So this guy will come back this way. This is the acid water. I think I will cut this one back here and bring it down to ground level there. And you will be continuing this way. And I think I will create a small traffic channel that will run through the middle of this place. Yeah, just in case we need to expand, I will leave these two here. Who knows? I think it will come in handy. Okay, let's just add a vehicle ramp. Level 1 should be fine. Yeah, level 1 is fine. There. Okay, mine control, are you already done? Yes, you are done. Okay, what can we use this guy for? How is the coal? We have plenty of them sitting around. How much coal do we have left? We can still dig quite deep on this one. But other than that, I think it's pretty close to being depleted completely. And we might need to switch over to this mine fairly soon. Good thing we have access to it right away. Anyways, you can get dismissed. What can we use this guy for? By the way, yeah, almost forgot about this guy. Can you please go into the sand pit? There. Uh-oh. 2 sky ships, okay, fine. We can deal with those guys. And by the way, can you please focus on sand? Thank you. Let's see, we did discover resources, okay. We are using so little power, I think I will shut off one of these. I think we can afford it. I think we are wasting a little bit too much coal on this one right now. Yeah. In fact, I could safely switch off this one as well. But play it safe, have 2 of these power shafts active. I think it's going to be better that way. So... as I said, I think I would like to have this place not oriented this way, but maybe this way. And let's just have it oriented this way. It doesn't really matter, we will have inputs and outputs on both sides, so it's okay. Yeah, I think this will do. Although, if this is the maximum that we can deal with, thanks to the belt throughputs, let's just check. Level 3 belts are the best ones we can have, right? So, belts. 2, 1, 3. Yeah. I think level 3 belts are the best ones we can have. Unless there is something that doesn't show up in the search. But that doesn't appear to be the case. Okay then, I think we will max out on level 3 belts and a level 4 pipe. Yeah, this is the maximum that you can squeeze out of this place. Well, in that case, instead of orienting it this way, what if we do it this way? Level out or bring out the bay a little bit further this way. Yeah, okay. dump. Dumping designations. Let's see, that's 1, 2, maybe 3. We could go even further, but for the time being, I think this is fine. So if we are going to do this, no, X. Yeah, that will leave plenty of space for a train station, I think. Okay, don't need to build this one just yet. I will leave the blueprint here. And you know what, fine. Expand it 4 more tiles, so 1 big grid tile. Eventually, we will put the steel smelting stacks here, 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 and we'll have a nice big train station to pick up the finished steel and bring in the raw resources. At least, fingers crossed. This will do for now. But I am still not happy with the current steel production, so tell you what, just to be on the safe side, let's double up on this production. So copy all this, place down the next stack, and just hook things together real quick. Not the best, but trucks can reach over, it's fine. Okay, I think this will do for now. The water consumption is going to be 24, so we will have enough, right? I believe 48. Yeah, we will have enough. Okay, build this one and increase production, please. And no, yeah, this one. So where can we assign this guy? I suppose we can quickly level down all this. It has been bothering me for a little while, and then we'll move on to this mountain, I think. But for now, I want to get rid of this dirt hill. Okay, let's go for that one. Sure, why not? Okay, it's not the best placement for the tower, but it's fine. You will be responsible for this. And you are not encroaching on the sand mining or anything important. Just to be on the safe side, do this please. So you are absolutely not going to encroach on the copper mining. There we go. Okay, done. It's a single excavator, so it will take a very long time, but whatever, it's okay. Alright, well, how is the food supply? I think we are pretty stable. 100 years, yeah, we have leveled off. We still have plenty of workers, but you know what? Let's add this tree. Just in case. Alright. And I just noticed I didn't even test that we can feed through unfinished buildings, but thankfully we can. Okay, I think we dodged a bullet there. Is there an upkeep for these squares? No. Okay, I suppose we might as well build it. It's fine. Okay, and the ship is good to go. Fine. You can go ahead and do too far. You can go here. Okay, we are starting to reach the end of our range. Technically speaking, we can upgrade the engine at this point, but I will go wait for the weapons and then I will upgrade the ship. By the way, what is the deal with the Unity? Boosts for the research, I believe. 2 research labs, edicts. Okay, well, since we are running low on Unity, let's take care of the household goods. Right. It doesn't say how much we will need. I have no idea. I suppose we can put a manufacturing facility here real quick. Now, what do we need to make these? Needs to be level 3. Okay, fine. So you, assembly 3. Sure we cannot make it in level 2? Yes. We actually can. Level 1. Okay, level 2 minimum. But you know what? Use level 3. Maximize the output. You will be right here. And you will require how many inputs? 3. Well, in that case, this is going to be in the way. I don't really want to put it here. It's very convenient if you do it here instead. Okay, fine. You will be here instead. There. It's fine. And let's just plan for 3 of them. But I think maybe a single one will be enough for now, but who knows. Also, we definitely going to need one of these. Also, 2 scout ships. Not the best, but fingers crossed we delete one of these fairly soon. Anyways, we will need a household goods module. Which means that we could put it right here. Just need to deal with the pipes a little bit. Okay, fine. It's going to be a little bit easier this way. Delete. Quickly put in the module there and then put in the pipes. Yeah, that will do. Okay, build. Can you tell me how much of these you will need? 16.1. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Also, we have found some resources. Okay. Next up, we might want to take care of these ships as well. This one will require steel and copper. This one, I believe, only iron. And that's the only 2 that we can do right now, right? Yes. Okay. I did get started on that one. Well, technically speaking, the ship is already loaded, so get started on this one as well. As soon as the ship arrives, I will send it out and repair one more ship. It will be on standby, it's fine. So, you guys, you will be feeding out, let me see, belts, flat conveyor belts. So we need 16 point something, 16.4. And you can make 16. Okay, so we need at least 2 to completely satisfy the town. Well, in that case, just go ahead and do this. The trucks can go around, it's fine. We can build 2 of these. And just in case, I will place down 1 more for the future proofing, and that's it. So we need 3 inputs. We will need glass, steel, and wood. So let me see. No, that's level 1 priority. Steel, glass, and wood. You. And there we go. Okay, the ship is home, is fully repaired. Sure, deliver this one real quick. And while you are out, I will get started on this one. So we just need some steel, and although that's a lot of steel. Do we have enough storage in storage right now? Not really. Also, I didn't build this one apparently. There we go. Now we should have actually double this steel production. Okay, please pay attention. Let's take a look at you. I think we can quickly copy the input belts from this one. That will do quite nicely. Just in case, let's just build that. And that's it. So they are feeding, and feeding. Yeah, we can build all this. Not the ones that we don't want to use. That's it. Okay. Soon we should have the resources coming in, glass is coming in, wood is coming in, and hopefully soon the steel will come in. Okay. And then we will have some of these, and that should increase the unity in town. Okay, 2 edicts. Do we really need 2 edicts? We don't need the population boosting right now. That's fine. I will keep the health boost. Even with the extra 10, now we are only having 12 health. Far from ideal, and we don't even have a single disease running around. Ooh, we are really starting to run into health issues now. It's too late to get started on any kind of water treatment, but maybe in the next episode we will get started on that one. But for now... do we have steel coming in yet? No. It is still only going for maintenance. Yeah. By the way, the ship is home. Okay, don't load for the other one. Start exploring here. Now that this one has been sorted out. Well, we have increased the production, but we have also increased the consumption. This one doesn't look too healthy. The unsorted hopper should be completely full. Also, do the same for this one as we did for the others. Yeah, I think we have 2. Where are you going? Refuel? Okay, fine. Not the best, but understandable. Okay. I don't want to stop the leveling of this place. By the way, how is it going? There you are. I don't want to stop this one. I will make one more excavator. So one more excavator, and truck-wise, I think we are fine. Yeah. We can add 2 more trucks here. In fact, when the trucks are going away for a refuel, I will give them 3 each, not just 2. There. Just in case. Ooh, and the ship weapons are done. So the ship will come back hopefully soon. In fact, the exploring is almost finished, and then I will start upgrading the ship. In fact, by the time you come home, have ship engine 2 and gone to both on the front and the back. Armor plating is still just the basic ones, and ship bridge 2. I believe this one will turn the ship into a battleship. Anyways, the ship is... fine. Could have been better. Anyways, nothing unlocked, just some resources. Okay, once it gets back home, I will start the upgrade. Are we producing yet? Yes, we did produce a little bit, but now we need 17.4. Yeah, we are increasing the population. By the way, the food is still fine. Is it not? Oh, wait. There we go. One more excavator, please. And can you please focus on iron ore? We still have plenty of mining areas set up. So this one will last for a long time. Yeah, now we're really starting to run low on iron ore. By the way, did I delete all the belts? Yes, I did. Are we actually delivering it from the original iron mine? Yes, you are accepting inputs, so that's fine. So basically, the original iron mine is now acting as backup for this one. I think that's acceptable. Also, I think that one was delivering a partial load. I haven't disabled this one yet. Okay, from now on, please only deliver full loads if you are able. Thank you. That should cut down on the logistics load a little bit. We are fine, but, you know, better safe than sorry. So, the ship is home, it's fully repaired. Let's go ahead and upgrade. It will be a lot of steel, boatload of mechanical and electrical parts, but it is going to be a big upgrade. Let's get started. In fact, we might want to upgrade this one again. Might not be a bad idea. We can deal with the water inputs. Yeah, before we say goodbye, let's do it one more time. So you go ahead and do this, please. Now with the air separator, please. So you can go there, the water will feed there, this one will go there, exactly. Everything appears to be fine. Just need to hook these together and that's it. And hopefully this will speed up the ship upgrade. Fingers crossed. Also, can you please try not to accept outside inputs? Alright, now these guys are consuming, let me see, 30 and the throughput is 200, right? Yes. Yeah, I think it's enough. Okay. I think we might as well say goodbye now and pick things up in the next episode. Yeah, for now, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.